All right, this problem is asking you to simplify this expression here. We have x minus 2. We call that a binomial. It's two terms, 1, 2. On the bottom, we would call that a trinomial. It's also a quadratic equation. Anytime we have something in this form where we have, I'm going to use x, but it could be any variable. So x squared, so second degree, plus or minus something x to the first degree, and then plus or minus a constant. We can factor that. Sometimes they're prime, but in general, we can factor that into two binomials. So this will be where we have like something x plus or minus something and x plus or minus something. Since it asks us to simplify, I'm going to assume that we need x minus 2 on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. This is going to be kind of a guess and check operation based on the information that they gave us. So again, if I have like this on top and then I'm multiplying by this on the bottom, then I'll be able to cancel it out. The reason that I assumed that was 1, because it asks us to simplify, and 2, because there's a 1 on the top here. So that tells me that I have to get rid of this. The way that we would multiply two binomials together is like the distributive property. So FOIL is the method that most students are taught. So if we have like x, this is just an example, x plus 3, oops, that's wonky, roll with it, and then x minus 2, again, just for example, basically what this method does, FOIL, is it distributes everything. So we have to do x times x times minus 2, 3 times x, 3 times minus 2, and so on. So F is for first, so x times x, the first terms. O is for outer, this times this, and then inner, this, inner, and then the last term, so this times this. And then we would get an expression that looks something like this polynomial right here. Again, first x times x is x squared, so that would give us that x squared term, which also brings me over here. So x, we need these two binomials to multiply back together to be x squared minus 6x plus 8. So I know that that is going to be an x. And then the other thing that I can look at is I can figure out in when I multiply those two last terms, minus 2 times whatever goes here, I'm going to have to get plus 8. So if I look at my examples over here, if I had a minus 4 in this place, minus 4 minus 2 would be multiplied together to give us plus 8. So that's an option. Minus 2, if I had a minus 2 here, times minus 2 would give us a plus 4. So that answer is not an option. Plus 4, if I had a plus 4 in this space here, 4 times 8 is 32. That doesn't work. Again, we're trying to multiply those, whatever is here and whatever is here. Our last term as FOIL. Our distributive property needs to be an 8. If we had a 2 here, plus 2 and minus 2 would be minus 4. So that's not an option. So by deduction here, we would have a minus 4. So then if that was minus 4, these cancel out. We end up with a 1 on the top. And our answer is A. If you want more things or more notes on this polynomial, multiplying binomials, that kind of stuff, let me know and I can make a video specific to that.